Hello there, and welcome to Binding Blade Part 26. Yet again, I have to point out that, oh my gosh, this series has been way longer than I had ever anticipated. But that is okay. We are ready for one of the very last chapters in the entire game, and it's going to be a doozy. Actually, rethinking my preps as I'm looking at the enemies. There are a lot of dragons hanging around here. I kind of made my preps in a way that I to where I didn't really have to what am I even saying? Burn off all of my legendary weapons. But I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to take that Worm Slayer, and I'll actually get one on Deke as well. I feel like Axe rank on Deke really isn't going to do much. Granted, a 3-use Worm Slayer is not doing the most either, but it is what it is. Let's see how this goes. Hey Brunnya, hey Jan. Brunya's kind of a depressing character. She's another kind of Camus-ish character. She's basically just really loyal to Zephiel, and then Zephiel doesn't really survive, and then she's just kind of still fighting even long after she should be. Let's go with a lot promotion. I kind of wouldn't mind getting some extra levels on him, but at the same time, I feel like I really need the extra firepower. At this point in the game, it's just so hard to get kills with these unpromoted units, so hopefully this will be put him in a spot to do something. Unfortunately, that means that I think that was my last hero crest, so rip Wade. Let's have Shin bait that. This is also my very last chance in the entire game to do shopping, so that's going to be something that I need to do. This is going to be a busy chapter in general. This is a long one. It's tough. I feel like this is the last, outright, really long, grueling chapter of the game, though. The next chapter is kind of more or less just like a guided chapter. It's very linear. You kind of walk through and kill a lot of dragons and get a lot of lore in the process. Just making sure I didn't brought the Delphi shield. I'd be really annoyed with myself if I didn't. So, if we can get through this, hopefully we're on track to beat the game. We'll see. Yep, hey Carol. The very last unit in the entire game. Oh man, they were just going for it. I was really hoping they wouldn't, but this is gonna be a rough one. Kind of rethinking my as I'm in the middle, as I'm starting this chapter, I'm already kind of rethinking my wildcard pick and wondering if I should have gone with Dorothy, but a little late now. And the reason I picked Hugh is simply because I felt like he hasn't gotten enough usage in this run. I really like him, and I just wanted him to get a little bit more play before the end of the game, and I felt like my team was strong enough to justify that, but I don't know. I'll admit I'm not the most confident in this one. How does my damage go? Not great. My bow situation is bad. Once this pressure dies off a little bit, I'm going to have to shop. Oh, that's bad. Out of curiosity. That's not awful. This is a lot to deal with already. I have to just tighten up my formation and really, I don't know, hope for the best, I guess. I really wanted to go and grab Carol too, but probably not going to happen. Or Carell, or however you want to pronounce it, I wanted to get him, but probably going to have to wait a turn or two. Also, once again, recording very late at night against all common sense. So, if I sound totally out of it, that would be why. So don't hold that against me. Just iron. I feel like that's decent. Let's make sure. I need to double check on nothing can get Lance, because they could probably one-round him if they can get to him. No, there's no way. I think we're good. Dragon's gonna be a problem. All of these dragons are gonna be problems. I actually didn't remember this chapter having as many dragons. I kind of feel like I went in way too hard with my legendary weapons last time. But I also felt like I kind of needed to at those points when I used them. I don't know. I'm very disappointed that Melody couldn't one-round that. Ow! Damn, Melody. These things are rough. Oh my gosh, this is wild. I didn't remember the beginning of this chapter being this oppressive. Like, I remember this chapter being pretty tough, but this is a lot out of the gate. I mean, this is just like... whatever. That's what it is. Go, Bartray. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, actually, unfortunately, might actually have to use a sealed sword or use or two here. I need to see how I can do this first, because it shouldn't be burning through it without, unless I absolutely have to. Okay, so Melody's definitely going to need to be healed. Should also be careful about the ballista ranges, but they're not... Oh my gosh, that is a lot of range. Alright. I should have looked at the reinforcements on this chapter too, like I'm already really regretting that one. How does our newly promoted lot do? Not that bad, but not that good. It's like a really injured one that you might be able to just snipe off. Of course you have an Axe Reaver, why wouldn't you? This is rough. Oh my gosh, Deke, you're a disaster. I guess I could go for a crit? There we go. Deke showing me who the real disaster is. It's still Deke. Well, decent level up at least. Yeah, let's go Deke. So Sue should be able to finish this off. For a second I thought she was going to double miss. I was going to be really furious. Oh, Sue, you have been a disaster. Not much else to say there. Just an absolute train wreck of a unit. Like, she hit really big strength issues, like, right out of the gate. Yeah, I think I'm going to use 2 sealed sword uses. I want to keep it. It's really useful for the next few chapters. And unfortunately, I do not have a hammer on this run, but still. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was a killer lance too. That's a lot. Okay. I feel like I'm not killing as many of these as I should be, and I'm really starting to get worried about that. I want to bank on a crit there, though. Granted, OJ can't hit any other ones, so let's just do that, I guess. Ah, rip. freaking axe weavers. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to risk that. Okay, so Shin can cleanly one round any of them, like for sure. Zeiss, pretty reliable. So that leaves me with 3. Damn it. Well, it's damage. Fortunately, I have to be careful about my positioning. Those ballista ranges are really on my mind. Well, okay, so any of like the shop squares are safe. If it comes down to it, I could actually go with the old sacrifice Merlinish strategy, but not really a fan of doing that this early. Okay. Really hope I haven't missed an enemy in here. I was kind of not really dying to use Yodel to attack there because I really wanted him to heal, but I didn't want to rely on Thea, and I don't think the other two really have the firepower to do it. Hopefully that's good, but I am a little bit worried. Just a little bit. Gotta watch those ballista ranges as I move too. Ow. This promoted one's hurt. Okay, so let's check our old friends, the ballistas. I will say this, since Zeiss has my Delphi shield, he's not really in too much danger from the ballistas. They will presumably injure him, but I don't think they're actually going to hurt him that much. It's not great. I really wish that a Gren could one round one of the the promoted one, but she cannot. So rip. It's not bad. Really wish she didn't get hit there though, Melody. I was like really wish. Whatever, it's fine. Don't miss. Good job, Gren. Oh, that's just very sad. I'm actually really surprised that OJ can't cleanly one round. I kind of assumed that he would be able to, but he cannot. I need Bertrand to start moving this way for sure. So Yodel, Shin, and Hugh should all be able to one round their respective enemies. What else is in attack range? If I go here, I'm really not overly concerned about Zeiss taking hits from these ballistas. His defense is rock solid. It would be, well, hang on. Oh, that is a killer ballista. I was like, well, maybe a killer ballista would be threatening, and then I think I'm still going to have to risk it. I don't really want to leave these enemies alive. It's gonna be really bad if Zeiss misses one of these. I'm really not in love with the killer ballista thing. Like, I was like not super worried about the ballistas, and then I checked that and I was like, okay, well maybe I'm a little bit worried about the ballistas after all. Let's see if we can get Roy a kill. There we go. Rip. Cool. So do I actually have any of it? Okay, good. I was gonna be really mad if I didn't put any like vanilla heals on Yodel. Which is possible, because I was like really concerned with loading him up with like warp and physic and so on and so forth. Please don't get crit Zeiss. Oh shit. Okay, we're good. The crit was really concerning me though. I was like, oh no. So let's get him all healed up. Let's try to stabilize a little bit. I feel like I'm not like in love with the situation we're in right now. Check. Fortunately, I'm going to have to keep checking these ranges a lot. I guess the alternative is to go in, but it gets very messy if you do so. I mentioned it at the end of the last recording, but I did that the last time I played this map, and it was either Melody or Zeiss or both got put to sleep, and it just got very messy very quickly. So I'm not really a huge fan of doing that. Granted, I'm also not in love with the prospect of like waiting these out for 900 turns. By 900, I mean like 5. 5 turns is a lot of turns. You gotta be fair there. What does Deke do against us? I'm just kind of assuming that Deke can't kill. No, of course not. I kind of have a little squad down there ready to attack. I'm kind of waiting to see what other enemies appear or are ready to strike. I will admit this is a situation where I kind of wish that I had brought Elfin. I feel like I could take these blisters out way more easily with Elfin, but it's too late now. Okay, so they're just chilling. How does Roy do here? Not that bad. Oh yay, go Roy. Look at him go. Roy has a lot of value in the next few chapters. With how underleveled he is at this point, it'd be nice to just kind of get him back up to par. I actually want to read this. I'm curious if there's going to be any unique dialogue here, but I doubt it. Rip Carla. Oh. No, okay, they're just not going to mention fear. If you don't know Fire Emblem, the exact relation, and this goes back to Fire Emblem 7 as well. Bartray married Carol's sister Carla, and together Bartray and Carla had a daughter, Fear, and she's doing great. Let's just leave it at that. She's doing it. She's just in great shape right now. I could burn a warp. In general, warp actually isn't a bad idea here. Curiosity, do I have anybody with better defense than 13? Or 13, 17, I mean. Well, he's close. I can't imagine that I do. Carol's got 15. Okay. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly check inventories. Where is that? If I brought it. Sorry, I know this is a little bit slow, but okay, I must not have brought it. Please tell me I at least put it in my convoy. Oh my gosh, I got 2. gonna go ahead and take these. Not for Carol. So I'm going to use at least one on Zeiss. I feel like if I do that, he's probably going to be okay through one of those crits. Like, I didn't exactly calc it. Or, like, double check that those can't hit Miss Melody. Okay, I think I will wait through the Killer Ballista uses, because I really don't want to deal with those. I'm actually going, okay, I'm going to turn animations on again really quickly, too. No, I'm not going to. Never mind. My brain is all over the place. Who else could use one of those? I'm kind of considering just loading Roy up with stat boosters, if I'm being totally honest. I feel like I want him in good shape for the end game, and he's kind of not currently in the best shape. Miss. I think I will at least give him the energy ring. Actually, a talk combo? That's kind of surprising. I've never seen this, hang on. Yeah, well, that was something, sure. It's basically, hey, I'm in your army now. Cool. Very compelling dialogue. Apparently Kitty enjoyed it because she's now meowing at me. Or she wants attention again. Ow. Okay, yeah, okay, he's like mega surviving a crit. That did, what, 8 damage? Yeah. We're good. I'm still gonna go ahead and burn through these. I might actually burn through all of these, if I'm being honest. Like, it sounds so bad. But kind of like really want them gone. Granted, I could just commit my flyers to the middle, but that's a little bit riskier than I want to do right now. I actually don't remember if this chapter has reinforcements. Okay, so that should be the end of that ballista. It is now... Can you... Oh, that's so funny. He actually can't move off of that spot. Because, this tile is a cliff, this tile is a cliff, so he can't do anything. He's just stuck there. Rip that guy. Okay, so let's check these ranges really closely. Okay. So Zeiss, move here. I feel like he'll be okay taking 2 shots at a time. It's gonna be a fun few turns, huh? Who else might want that? You know what? I'm just gonna give the other Dragon Shield to Roy too. I know it's kind of weird to be like loading up my Roy with all of this favoritism, but he's actually a pretty important part of the next few chapters. Let's actually do a little bit more damage than I thought. So they both hit and they did 21. So what, like a 10 and 11? He should be fine. I can't imagine that these have crits since they're both long ballistas and not the other thing. Yeah, Roy is very good in the next few chapters. He's actually a requirement to get the true ending. I'm on the true ending route, but I haven't gotten the true ending yet. I'm kind of being a little bit theatrical with like the true thing there, but there is actually a secret ending that you get only for finishing the final boss with Roy. It's not that good, but it's like there's a kind of a completion aspect to it. It kind of caps off the story in a pretty satisfying way. Mainly, I guess I won't spoil it in case I get it and somebody's like really dying to see it. Granted, I'm planning to probably edit out most, if not all, of the credits. I do actually want to see my battle records on this one, though. I didn't actually look on my Sacred Stones Ironman, which I kind of realized in retrospect that I probably should have, but I just kind of like cut the whole segment and just doing other things during the credits. But I'm actually really curious to see like what my battle records are on this, just because of the nature of the run and how it's been randomized. At this point, I have to assume Dorothy and OJ are like 1 and 2. Roy's probably up there just because he's always been around. Who else? Zeiss and Melody probably both have pretty good records. Yeah, you'll be fine. Just get rid of this. Just don't want to deal with it for the rest of the map. Okay, so the blisses are all now out of uses. I know that was a little bit slow, but it makes the rest of the map like so much easier. Oh, can you not move out? That's really... Huh. Oh, are these the Impassable Woods? I always get this confused, like what's impassable and what isn't. It's kind of funny. You guys might be XP for somebody. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, so we can now start moving, and we have like... This is a lot less threatening. Alright. Level up. And it was terrible. Nice. Very, very good. And I put him in danger. Nice. Doing great. I actually think Shin would be decent to bait with. Another one uses item out there. You know, I was actually specifically looking at candidates for the body ring, and I actually could not find anybody who really wants it that badly. Maybe I'm just really underselling it, but I feel like it's just not all that interesting or useful in this game. It's actually very slightly tempting to send Tate in to get the EXP, but I don't think it would be the best use of my EXP. I think the best user would probably be Melody. She could level up off of it, and she is one of my stronger carries right now. Ow! She kind of hurts. Oh, interesting. Who can use that? Go Shin. This Shin has been very, very strong. Damn. I was gonna say Deke would be a good choice, but he can't actually get there, so... Don't get crit! When he missed, I was like, oh my gosh. Please don't let me lose off of that. Okay, so fun fact about FE6 Carol, or however you want to pronounce it. He actually has the highest growth rates in the series, I believe. If not, he's very, very close. His growth rates are basically 100% or more in every area, but the joke to it is that he gets 1 level up to use them, so his growths don't matter like at all. It's really funny. It's almost just more of a joke than anything else, but it's a pretty amusing one. So I need to check on these ranges. I just want to make sure if I send Melody there, she's not going to get berserked and make things like way more complicated than they need to be. I think we're good on that front. So I think I'll send Melody this way. I don't know who's going to get this kill at this point. I guess Roy? I guess this is now the Roy training montage. It's okay. I feel like at this point his strength is like the biggest thing that he really needs. His strength kind of fell off a lot whenever he was out of the game for so long, aka not being promoted. I know I'm playing this like really slowly, but I don't remember if there are reinforcements, and if so, how many of them there are. So I'm kind of trying to be a little bit on the cautious side here. Enter, I think. So I was kind of sitting there. I'm actually going to look this up really quickly. Because I flat out don't remember if there are reinforcements, and I feel like that's going to change my strategy a lot. Sorry, I have been like really intending to not look things up while I'm in the middle of recording, but I also just feel like that's incredibly relevant right now. Okay, so there actually are not any reinforcements. That's really interesting. In terms of Ludo narrative, I do understand it. At this point in the story, Bern is pretty much no more. We beat their commander in Zephiel. And so we're basically just kind of... It's kind of like a last holdout squad that's protecting Adun because of Zephiel's last commands. I just like, totally forgot his name for a second. So it does make sense that there aren't any reinforcements to help them, because like it wouldn't really make all that much sense if there were, but it is interesting just in terms of gameplay, because this is the type of map where I would expect loads of them. Okay, so I want to check my convoy again. I can't even believe I got Corral. He is so useless for me, honestly. I'm trying to see if there are any like legendary weapons that I can afford to burn some uses on to make these dragons a little bit less painful, but there really aren't, so... Okay, let's enter. I definitely have to watch out for Brunnya's bolting, too. Granted, she won't move off of the throne, but... 3 to 10... Alright, so we're not... It's not that big. Yeah, I do feel like I went a little bit overboard as far as burning my legendary items, unfortunately. So let's just start moving ahead a little bit. Hang on, okay. Yeah. Double check that there aren't any more wyverns hiding in the mountains that I missed. But yeah, like with Mulligar in particular, I know 8 uses is still a decent amount of uses, but that's... Like, if it takes 2 shots to 1 round with an enemy in the next map, that's 4 enemies that it can kill, so it's like, I don't know. And I burned through a few Armad's uses too. So I'll have Durandal, Sealed Sword, and I definitely want to save Sealed Sword too. I am going to try for that ending with Roy defeating the final boss, and Sealed Sword is definitely the best way to do it. Oh, I need a shop too, right? Probably move too much ahead. Who is my silver card on? Who is it on? Ward, okay. Ward's gonna move back down next turn. This is the last shop of the entire game, so there's really... Beyond just holding it for the battle prep shop, there's really not too much of a point in holding on to money at this point. So I'm basically just going to dump all of my money. I think the plan is mostly bows. Shin and Dorothy are both very, very good, and they're both top candidates to be on my wild cards in the final few maps. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to grab a few more axes or something, but bows are definitely the... Is there a secret shop? That feels like a secret shop square to me, but I don't know. Doesn't look like it. I've still got the WOD map up. I don't think there is one. Okay. Hang on. Okay, sorry, I had to check a message really quickly. So can I safely just bait? Ugh, not. I really kind of can't. It's just really sad. That crit chance. Shit. Crit chance isn't that high on Melody, so I think I might risk it. Oh my gosh, nothing but good plays here. Don't get crit Melody, I would be very sad. Oh shit, where's my restore staff to? I really need to have that on hand for the next few parts. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if I left it all on Ellen. I actually, like, I was very specifically planning to give it to somebody in this map. Okay, Merlin is just holding it. Alright, there we go. I was gonna say, I was like, I know I had a restore ready. Granted, it's only 4 uses. That's kind of bad, too. Oh boy, I am, like, way off the ball. I have another one. No. I think Ellen is holding my other one, which is like, great. Thanks, Ellen. Just actively holding me back. Okay, no crit. We're fine. These dragons are just a huge pain to take down if you don't have the legendary weapons on you. And, while I do have the legendary weapons, I'm trying not to use them, so... am I really confusing your caliber? I guess. I don't think there are any flyers in the remaining maps, like beyond this set that I'm like, fighting right now. So it should be fine to go ahead and burn through my air caliber. I meant to take. Nice. Doing great. Just double check. I think I will go ahead and give that one to Shin. Alright, let's start shopping. Okay, I'm going to buy 2 or 3 killer bows. I'll buy 2 killer axes as well. I'll buy a few killer everything, I guess. If I don't have the legendary weapon on someone, a killing item is pretty good. Okay, I'll save some for the other shops. If the other shops aren't impressive, then I might just do the exact same thing in the, like, I might just go back and get more. Unfortunately, I am kind of at the point where iron weapons aren't all that useful, like, past this chapter. They're fine on this chapter. Once I get past this, they get a little bit dicey. They... Like I said, the remaining enemies are mostly dragons, and they're pretty tough to take down. On that note, nope. I'll buy a silver bow. I'm really kind of counting on Dorothy carrying this if it comes down to it. I'm just worried about not having enough firepower, basically. A few javelins. Actually, no. One's fine. I've still got a few on my convoy. Could buy a couple of hand axes. Just filler. Let's grab another steel bow. Bows have been really stretched thin. Save my last 720 for that other shop. I am a little bit, like... Which one has Berserk? You. I'm not... Like, sleep isn't that big of a deal, all things considered. But Berserk is, and Berserk is one that I would really want to be, capable of healing off. So I'm trying to think if I... The thought process is if I go all the way around to start baiting out Berserk but not sleep, but I feel like that's so much work. I just gotta keep Yodel back, I guess, And if somebody gets slept, then they're going to have to just kind of deal with it, I guess. With that said, I should go ahead and get my store over to Yodel. I'm pretty sure that I mean, it has to be a trade. I guess I'll trade off Divine. Pretty sure that Mr. Hugh doesn't have the weapon ring for it. No, not even close. I have to remember to add Carol to the wheel too. It's been a little bit since I've added anybody, because he is the last character of the game. I'm really hoping I could do this cleanly, but those status saves are really weighing on my mind. Like, I feel like they're going to be a kind of a problem. I'm also just realizing I should have sold a lot of my items. There are quite a few, like, just junk items I could have sold to probably afford something else. Well, that's a lot of enemies charging at me, huh? Well, no, okay, not really. I thought everybody was going to, but it was just those. Well, shit. Could have bought another restore staff, and that would have been useful, like... You know... I'm pretty sure there isn't a secret... Hang on, I'm going to like, triple check this, but I'm like 99.9% sure there isn't another secret shop in the entire game. Binding... Blade... Secret... Shop... I'm pretty sure that I can just safely sell the member card and not have any repercussions for it. That's not the right game. That's Thracia. That's... there are only two, and yep, okay. Cool. I feel like this makes my life like way easier if I just buy two of these. Probably don't need two. I feel like two is like really excessive, but I kind of panic bought. Alright, that makes things a little bit easier. That way I'm not really like stressed out about my... Yeah, my brain stopped. Sorry. Stressed out about my restore uses. Okay, so cool. I have to back off a little bit again, unfortunately. Of course you gotta kill our lands. I was really hoping, I was like specifically thinking that I was like, I would bait with Zeiss unless he had a killer lance, and I'm like, he's going to have a killer lance. Like, that was my exact thought process. Okay, we should be out of range. I think we should safely be able to take out all four next turn. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Well, unless they do that. Oh, you clever enemies. That's very rude. Oh shit, Melody's still injured. Okay, it's a little bit scary. It's peak too. Damn it. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see how these two do. I don't want to risk that. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have everybody back off, and I really hate to say that. Well, I don't know if they're going to be able to. I don't think we can all funnel through here. Well, shit. Alright. Let's try this. Take a little nap, bro. That should make things a lot less threatening. As much as I would like to just take those enemies out right now, the fact that they're killer is just, it's a little bit too threatening to deal with that crit chance. Well, that was really stupid on my part. I counted it out and it still moved into the space because I was just like not thinking that shit. Excellent. Still don't know if we can all like squeeze through here or not. I can't say. Okay, wait, was I one space off anyway? I am so bad at doing things. Have you noticed that? I've pointed it out numerous times, just in case you haven't really picked up on it. Hopefully, they're nice, and they don't all go to the peaks again next turn. So you can shoot them down. I'll see if there's like something else I can grab for cheap, but I don't think there. Okay, I can grab a hammer or a halberd. It's not looking like a great selection. I'll grab another steel bow. Sure. Interesting, they're all going for him. Oh, Bartray wasn't range of one, whatever, it's fine. That group of enemies isn't all that threatening. It's really just the killer ones that are scaring me. On that note, how many turns are you asleep for? 4. Cool. I need to heal Melody up at some point. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm actually like perfectly fine with that. If I'm being totally honest, I was hoping for it not to crit. Okay, well, never mind. Well, do I risk this? For Lance EXP? I'm not going to risk it, because, like I said, I'm definitely committed to resetting for everyone. And I feel like risking a reset for Lance EXP is kind of, that's a very polite way to say a really stupid idea. Like, even the low crit, it's just not worth doing. With that said, yeah, why not? It's getting too hard to get Lance in EXP. I'm just gonna promote him and maybe he'll contribute something. Maybe. That's a very big maybe. My goal coming in was to get him a few kills and get him a few level ups before doing that, but the unpromoted enemies are like comparatively extremely weak right now, and he still couldn't even do that safely, so kind of tells you where Lance is at. I don't know if that's going to make any difference in the world. There's a good chance he doesn't see combat again for the entire rest of the run, but it just... I've got so many Knight's Crests at this point, I might as well just promote and hope that they can maybe contribute a round or two of combat. Alright, I actually do not remember if combat wakes these enemies up or not. Which is like a thing I should know, but... Does not. Okay. There's not really an excuse. I should know that, but I just don't because I'm dumb. It's basically your explanation of day. Oh, nice. Zeiss has been kind of lacking in speed, so I'm really happy with that. Alright. I'm gonna even trade the restorers. Just so that doesn't become an issue later. Yeah, I think buying 2 is like a really stupid idea, but you know. I don't actually think that there are any status effects in the next chapters. I think it's pretty much just a bunch of dragons, basically. So I only really needed the 1, but whatever, it's fine. Honestly, I feel like the items I bought should be more than enough to take me to the end of the game. I'm just kind of inching up right now, and I'm inching up because I am worried about whether or not the status saves move. Let me check this again. Okay. The worst case scenario, or like the best case scenario, I mean, if you don't move, is that you have 16 range. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So assuming that they don't move, and I'm kind of leaning that way right now, then I should be able to put somebody there to bait that out. And conversely, I should be fine until I cross that square, I think. With that said, I'm not super confident, so I'm still kind of inching up. I don't, like, they might start moving after a certain point. Like those guys are. I don't have anything threatening. Steel, Axe Reaver. I don't love the Axe Reaver's crit chance. Just back off a little bit yet again. I'm playing this so safely, but I really want to get this in one shot and just be done with this chapter. This chapter's pretty tough. Like, I'm really feeling like as soon as I cross that threshold, they're all just going to start just throwing spells at me, and it's going to be a huge headache. Fire, yeah, fire should be more than sufficient. Okay, so nothing's in range to actually attack. I'm going to put Zeiss, I believe this was the square. Let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh, I like the little lot Bartray club over here. Do they have a support? I doubt it. Like, I really doubt it. It would be funny if they did. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna bait the Berserks. Yep. Now they're all going for it. Just don't put Yodel to sleep, please. If Yodel gets put to sleep, I am super screwed. Okay, one Berserk down. I'm actually going to... Okay, so I'm going to put more units in range just to sleep fodder. Which sounds kind of ridiculous, but I don't want Yodel to get put to sleep. I assume that they probably won't prioritize him because of his high res, but I don't know the exact formula for the hit percent on in this game. Like for status days. I think res factors in, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm noticing more and more that I'm so bad at keeping track of like individual mechanics between games. That should be the outer range of his Berserk, too, so I'm not really worried about him just targeting them, whatever. I don't know what gender this is. but just targeting anything within my army, but I am a little bit concerned. Okay. You are restored up. Don't be angry, Zeiss. You're not you when you're angry. Hungry? What was? I don't remember the commercial. It was like Snickers or something. It's like you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers. You can totally sponsor me if you want Snickers. I average like 10 views per video, so like it's big bucks. Big Snickers dollars. Yeah, I'm kind of second guessing. Was it Twix? I don't think it was Twix. It's a lot of sleeping units. That's fine. Berserk is the really threatening one. Nah, I don't think it was Twix. Whatever. I'm like way overthinking this. Whatever. Berserk staff is gone, so that's... Fortunately, we still have bolting to get through. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I might just go ahead and burn through the sleeps. And then... Okay, so there are only 2 sleep saves left. I don't even really feel like restoring them, but I might just speed things up a little bit. I do have to be careful about that dragon suddenly deciding to move. I think once I do that, I'll have... Yodel should be able to pretty safely bait the boltings out. This is a lot of baiting, but it's kind of worth it. This chapter is just designed to really annoy you. Well, my entire army is now napping, so... Woohoo. Okay, so below that tree, it's like a landmark to remember, and of course the enemies can get there. Why couldn't they? If I had a dancer, I could actually just warp skip this. I could send somebody in to attack Brunnya. How am I going to do this? This is going to be really irritating. Like, I can already feel it. I'm gonna wake a few of my units up, and then I think I might try to bait some of the mages out with Yodel. Yodel has just ridiculous res. Like, it's pretty unlikely that the enemies can even really injure him with magic. And if they can, it's not going to be much damage. Unless I've got crit on him, which would be really upsetting. This is really absurd. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I'm just kind of using the tree as a reference point. Let's see what happens whenever I do this. The status saves are gone. Brunnya will not move, or she shouldn't at least. So it's really about just getting a path to her without just getting blown up by bolting and stuff. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Let's find out who moves. I'm really upset if Yodel somehow dies, but I would be really, really surprised. I'm trying to think who might have support with Yodel. Okay, just nice. That actually makes things way more complicated. Oh my gosh. I was really kind of hoping that they would move, but I have a few tricks that I could use. Sorry, this is gonna take a second. I'm really like thinking this over. Oh my gosh. Alright. I have an idea. It's very silly. I feel like the AI in this chapter is just like designed to be as irritating as physically possible. Ow. Oh my gosh, I really forgot to trade that over. I'm so, like, off the ball. I made a strategy that I actually, like, forgot to trade the item I needed to do it. Nice. I shouldn't actually need restore for the rest of the map. I was really hoping I wouldn't land on that tile. It's fine though. I'm just gonna try to make a hole or their army. Or at the very least, I'm going to try to make it so that Yodel can safely move in a little bit and, oh really? Okay, wait, no, never mind. I am a fool. Okay. Just in case you hadn't noticed that by the fact that I, like, totally almost just bungled my own strategy. This is so frustrating, oh my gosh. Okay. So, we are now going to do... Ew. Ew. Well, that's just... That's really bad, huh? Interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm okay. Sorry, I'm like really discouraged by that. I guess I should have checked his weapons first, but yeah. Alright, cool. Double check something really quickly, just in case. Actually, wait a minute. He actually does survive a crit. Alright. Yoink! Okay, so... It should be safe for Yodel to go to, if I counted correctly, I believe Brunnya's bolting range is right here. And the dragon can't get there. If the enemy's druids decide to start moving, that's not a big deal. So Yodel should be okay to move there, I think. I'm going to turn animations on because I want to see the exact damage and I want to see like what the exact risk is here. Bern will not lose even if I fall. Bern will rise up and fight again. Okay, like that with your 5 damage. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna make that out then. I feel so bad for Brunnya. She's a pretty likable character. Sadly, she decides to stand in my way, and we're just not having that. So let's go ahead and bait out her boltings. Could probably get some staff rank on Hugh, I guess. I might be able to get him up to D. Granted, I don't know that D staves does really much for me, but whatever. I need to finish this chapter. Little peek behind the curtains again. I actually have not yet made the thumbnail for the Zephiel chapter, which will obviously already have been uploaded by the time this goes live. So I need to actually do that and then start uploading like immediately after I finish this. I'm actually cutting it very short, like I need to do that very soon to stick to my usual schedule. Not too bad. Speed's nice. There is actually an argument for sending somebody in while Brunya's using bolting. She'd actually be easier to kill that way. But since I don't have a dancer, the logistics of doing that are a lot trickier than they would be otherwise, unfortunately. I'm really worried about them all. Like, I'm worried if I do this, then they're all just going to pile onto Zeiss. Okay, so the sound saves are gone. The boltings are gone. So what are the big threats remaining? Let's just piece this together. Or I could use my, okay, I'm trying to think. Is there like a really good use for rescue in the next two chapters? Kind of if a unit gets really, really caught behind, because there are, I believe, infinite reinforcements from behind in the next chapter. But that's like such a specific situation. Wish you could run around, but I'm not terribly surprised that he can't. I'm also I'm really not sure if these enemies will ever move, like since they haven't moved yet. You know what I'm going to do? Hang on, just in case. I feel like I should have like figured this out already, but I'm always really paranoid. I heard a rumor a long time ago that if Merlinus dies, he loses his inventory, and I'm super, super confident that that's fake. But it's just a little bit concerning because I really don't want to lose some of these items, just in case. Whatever, if I lose 4 restore uses, I really don't think that there's any use for restore in the rest of the game. Alright, just gonna throw out a big piece of meat and see if they bite. You are going to bite. Okay, unfortunately that doesn't tell me a lot, because the bow user may still very well move. But I was kind of hoping that like I could have him dodge a hit, but sure. Really need to get some better bows over to shit at some point. I should have done that before Merlinus died, but that would have been that would have required some foresight that I am not capable of. Just burn through. No, I'm just gonna back off again. I actually don't know if he'll continue to move at this point now that he's been aggroed, but I assume he should. This move actually like isn't that threatening. It's 5, so okay, cool. I feel like this chapter's taking way longer than it should, but I just really like. That's so annoying. Of course you're not going to move. Why would you? Nice. So maybe you can survive a crit from this, or any chance I can just kind of run in and blow him to pieces. These ranges are so irritating. Oh my gosh. Oh, not you. Oh my gosh, definitely not you. I thought that was OJ. I was like, okay. Swap him out and I'll check OJ. There's a lot of wind outside, oh my gosh. So he actually doesn't have crit on OJ. Okay, cool, so I can just very easily bait with OJ. Nice. Let's give him a killing edge. Alright, cool. Go OJ. OJ has been such an MVP of this run, like, oh my gosh, dude. Nah, just don't crit, sure. That is fine, too. Alright, so who gets this kill? Really, Melody? I really don't want... I'm not burning a legendary weapon for that. Sure. Bartray can have it. Why not? Alright. Next experiment. Will the enemies aggro against Zeiss? It's possible that they didn't aggro against Yodel because his res is too high. They're not seeming to aggro against Zeiss. Oh, there's another shop over here. Oh, damn, I should have saved the money. Whatever, it's way too late now. Okay, so... This is so absurd. Oh my gosh, dude. The things this run have made me do, like, this has been just the most completely ridiculous run of any Fire Emblem I've ever done, I think. Like, I feel like I've had to just jump through so many random little hoops. I'm gonna kind of try to set up to go in a little bit. Hope. I'm not confident in this. I feel like they're going to see some kind of lethal and just all jump in, but they haven't done it yet. I'm not that scared by just one of them. Okay. That's not great. I think if I leave one alive, even if he does decide to move, like, who cares at this point? Like, I can't imagine that one of them would be able to actually do all that much. And then watch as I get crit, and then just, all of this was for nothing. That would just be my luck. Okay. Cool. We're gonna... Oh my gosh, that 2% crit is really weighing on me. No crit with Shin, but his damage isn't amazing. Love that. Okay, I think I know what I'll do. Oh my gosh, that hits really hard. Yeah, since it's Nosferatu, I'm just gonna brave it and get rid of him. Okay. this is almost over. I think it's a wrap, unless I really, like, just completely screw something up. It's been a really long chapter, oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, so OJ, if he gets hit, he needs to be healed. Didn't get hit, nice. I like an elixir. Okay. Yeah, that's stealable guiding ring, but rip on that. Okay, you also need to be healed if you get hit. Yeah, this should be a wrap. Thankfully. Oh my gosh, this was exhausting. There's not anything that great in here, honestly. I might have bought like an Hellfire or something, but whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really matter who you target, Brunnya, whatever you want to be named as. Okay, rip. You were a likable villain. Now, you are dead. Okay, go OJ. That's pretty solid. Okay, let's finally conquer. Oh my gosh. This chapter is going to be a lot. It is basically a wild ride of lore and having to kill 10 trillion dragons along the way. Oh my gosh. Let me just like briefly outline this chapter. Okay, so you have to go through throne by throne, and you have to capture each throne, and they are, of course, all guarded by several dragons. And as you, like, that'll unlock this one, which has the same setup, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and this one, and this one. And that is the chapter. It's just basically a long lore dump with a lot of really strong enemies along the way. I don't know that it's going... Like, if I roll a bad team, it's going to be really tough. Oh yeah, and I have to take Faye. Which unfortunately means I don't get very many rolls. It's only going to be, what, 7 spins? Nope, yeah, 7 in a wild card. Nice. Okay, here we go. 7 spins. I really, really hope I get somebody good, because this is seriously going to be an absurdly hard chapter if I don't roll anybody good. And that's actually a big reason why... Oh my gosh. Well, it's not the literal worst thing I could have gotten, but it's not great. I did promote Ray a long time ago, but he hasn't come up a single time since. Oh boy. At the very least, he does have staff utility, but yeah, this is a big reason why I put all of that extra effort into... Okay, well, useless. Unfortunately, I think I'm out of hero crests, so he can't promote, so yeah, rip. But yeah, this is why I put all that extra effort into Roy. I knew that if it came down to it, Roy might be my best bet on this chapter. Oh boy, I'm really getting anxious about this already, because these are not great rolls off the bat, and I don't get very many rolls for what is a pretty tough chapter. I do still have 20 uses on Faye, and she's done well enough that she might be able to pull her weight here, but oh my gosh, dude. I feel like I'm seeing the run, like, die in real time. Oh my gosh. What do you say at this point? I don't want to be super negative, but I'm very, very upset. Okay, Zeiss. I should have taken Faye off the wheel, like, I just realizing that. Whatever, if Faye gets rolled, I'll re-roll. I didn't actually consider that. Okay, Zeiss is very good. Zeiss can hopefully carry pretty hard. These dragons are just tough to take down. This is like definitely the point where legendary weapons come into play. Douglas. That's an interesting one. I may have a very specific use for Douglas, but we'll see. He's done very well when he's been around, but he may have fallen off by now. So this is my last spin. Please let it be somebody good. Day end. That's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. Okay. I don't know about this one. Boers and Ward, and Gonzalez, there's no chance that any of them can do anything on this map. Ray and Douglas, it's gonna be tough. It's basically up to Dayan, Zeiss, and whoever my wildcard is, and at this point, it's very strongly looking like Dorothy to me. This feels like a Dorothy map. I don't know. I might actually take this on a test run, and I actually haven't done that at all on this run. But I don't have a rule against, like, this is, like I mentioned it several times, this is not an Ironman. So I'm actually considering doing a test on this and seeing how much damage I can do without my legendary weapons. Because unfortunately, Mulligar is almost broken. And so it's really not going to be contributing all that much to this. Like I mentioned, if it takes 2 shots to take an enemy down with Mulligar, that's 4 enemies. And even if I use them all on thrown enemies, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that still leaves 1, 2, 3. I think that, unless I missed one, but whatever. So I don't really know that that's all that reliable. Granted, I will have Multet through Zeiss. I believe you should have S. Yeah. And I do have the Sealed Sword and Worm Slayers as well. This is gonna be a rough one. We'll see. Like I said, I might do a test and just see how I can do damage with other items. Because I'm not sure I'm feeling this one as of right now, unfortunately. I'll probably immediately promote Boars. Good chance he does nothing, but, you know, whatever. Gonzalez, there's no way. Just not a chance. I don't have a Hero's Crest. The stats are just dismal. He's just going to be a backpack. This is going to be a tough one. We'll see. I'll think it over, but this has gone on way too long anyway. We're almost at the end. Technically, I could actually probably finish on the next part if I wanted to. With that said, I probably won't. The final map isn't terribly long. It's really, you just have to kill one enemy, and if you use Roy, it's not that hard to do. I think the last time I did it, it took me like all of like 5 minutes to finish that map. So there's a good chance that I'm going to, like, if I wanted to, I could actually beat the last 2 maps in one go. But I think I'm going to save the last map for its own part, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to spin my units on the next part. I'm going to, my plan for the finale is to do my spins on that part, and then do item preps, like on camera, and do the final map, hopefully get it in one shot, and, I want to see my battle records, and even it's going to be filled with deaths for those last few parts, which, woohoo. And then I just kind of want to wrap up a little bit. I don't know, it's been an interesting run, and I kind of want to dissect it just a little bit. So I'm thinking the finale is going to be its own little thing. But if you've come this far, I want to thank you so much. Like, we're almost at the end, and we're really, it's probably maybe like an hour, and there's like maybe an hour and 10 minutes at most of gameplay left. Like, there's really not that much. And so we're getting there. It's gonna be an interesting finale, I hope. But yeah, just thank you so much for like watching this far. Like, I know the past few parts have been a little bit rougher than I would have liked, but I hope it's still fun. I'm having fun recording it, if nothing else. But hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully we'll get to the finale together and just have a great day.